Hello everyone, welcome to another game of Parazoologists Wanted. Um, Last we left off, the party was in a little bit of a pickle, but that's okay because right now we have other things are happening in the background. So I'm gonna draw attention to Lorelei. Um, Lorelei, you have come into this strange place, ancient Babylon. Um, you've gotten the opportunity to interact with some of the people here. They look very lifelike, and some of the animals and plants feel very much like the ones back on Earth. Um, your friends have been taking care of Aya's business. They asked you at some point to help them gather some plants for a natural remedy, and then everyone went to this uh, night meeting at a temple at the Hanging Gardens. Um, you arrived there with the rest of the group, and there were 72 uh, people coming with large offerings for Tiamat, the Raven Queen. Um, so give me just 1 second. Uh, Once you got in there and Tiamat started doing her speech, you saw the strange image of a gigantic reptilian creature appearing in the background of um, the the proceedings. And while the rest of the group kind of starts a combat, um, I want for you to make an Arcana or Nature check, please. So this
Okay.
fight already started and happened, and you were not there, so your character is not involved in it, but you have something else that is going on. So, your Lorelei. Oh yeah, you're connected again. Here we go. Okay. Um, this you don't feel this is natural creature. Um, your this place is called the Hanging Garden, and you've seen mysterious things happen in this place over the course of the night. Your um, uh, um, your attention is brought to the fact that this could potentially be one of the gardens your staff can guide you to. Do you want to use your staff?
Yes, yes, I would.
Um, right. You use a bonus action, you make your staff appear. Thanks to your portal sense, you're able to sense that the whole hanging garden has an area that is a portal. Uh, um, the activating condition for that portal um, is to think about an academic to ponder an academic issue. So basically, you need to roll a nature check, a religion check, an arcana check, something like this, and it will transport you into the gardens. You realize this just as you were making your nature check. You disappear from reality, and you appear over there. Um, Now this is really funny because I during the whole fight, the whole entire group could have escaped if they had made checks like these, but they were all very busy fighting. Um, all right, so you arrive in this strange otherworldly place. There are pillars around you that are holding massive structures beneath and above you. You can see the foliage of trees. Um, you appear right here, and the door, this thing right here, closes behind you. The place seems to have been accommodated for humans or humanoids. There's seats right here, a little bit of food on the table, some items you might not necessarily recognize. The architecture is strange, but just uh, um, but yeah, uh, make a perception check for me. Okay. What do you want to do in this place?
Just look around, see if there's anything really useful that I can take back.
Okay. All right. Uh, I would like for you to make an investigation check. I can make the roll for you since you're disconnected. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. You um you look around. Um, you don't see anything useful per se. Like there isn't. You don't think any of the objects that are here are magical, as far as you can tell. You are going to hear the whispers coming from this hole down here, and you see this mercurial form of something that is swirling in the center of the hole. Did I get you all on the right page? Yes, I did. Cool.
Oh,
All right.
this place looks awesome.
Yeah.
Was that Cleffy and Ron saying something? I could barely.
Yeah. Yeah, we were just saying that it looks cool.
Nice. Cool. All right. So we are going to cut away from this for a second to return to the battle. Raymond had. Oh yeah. It is. Yeah. So Raymond, on his turn, fails his death save. All of you can see a strange light starts to come from inside of his body, in the places where he was wounded by the rock. It just starts to uh, shine brightly. Cleffish, it is Sebastian Winter's turn. What do you want to do?
Okie dokie. Quickly. Right, that's that one. Okay. No.
I can barely hear you. Is your mic in correctly?
Yeah,
Okay,
at
cool.
least as far as I know. Can everybody else hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you.
yeah, yeah. I can hear you well now. So yeah.
I think it's just that we're talking so quietly.
Gotcha.
Inside voices at all.
Okay, so Cleffish, what is Sebastian going to do?
Sebastian is going to, as an action, actually, movement, 15 feet, grab Raymond, and then pull him back into the archway, like back into the place that we came from, and use a bonus action to telekinetically shove Senna back into the temple as well for like
Nice.
5 feet.
Nice.
That should get everybody back under here
Yeah,
and
especially
cover.
since Reina is not here at the moment. Cool. Sebastian is going to incur an attack of opportunity from the rock because from the Raven Queen because you have to.
It's still not their turn. They refresh their
Oh
like
yeah,
like their reaction. Yeah, they got the reaction on
that's right. That's right. Because
Sebastian.
I used it
Yeah.
to down Senna. In this case, yeah. Make an athletics check to drag Raymond back inside. And I don't think there's a need for. That's excellent. And can you pop up the telekinetic ability? I think it's in the class features and everything.
Yep.
Because I wanna. I think it's like okay. Shove one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. Make the target must succeed on a strength save throw. We can say that Senna chooses to fail this throw, or be moved 5 feet towards you or away from you. Okay, cool. If Senna was over here, cool. Yeah. You uh, um, you drag her in. On her turn, the Raven Queen is going to shrink down back to her human size. Uh, and she. Uh, so that takes her full turn to do this. She uh, sa- she says, "You fools! A demigod can tell when they're in reality or in another plane of existence. I can tell that this isn't the real Earth. This is the Great Book. Have you come to steal my secrets or those of my archons? They are under my protection. You cannot steal our secrets." And that's gonna be her turn. On his turn, Ayas is going to transfer the 5 HP he had stolen from Raymond earlier today. Actually, during this very scene, back to Raymond. So Raymond is at 5 HP and conscious. Alright. Cool. That's his turn.
Do
Senna?
we have a pilot for Raymond?
Sorry, what?
Do we have a pilot for Raymond?
We do not have a pilot for Raymond. I need either Ron or Reina to, if you want to control Raymond's character.
I mean, I wouldn't know how to work his. I could work his spell list, but should I?
Yeah, I think so. I think that sounds good.
And that is Senna's turn.
Okay. So you
Failed death save.
yeah, you make a death save. Did you pass? You failed. Okay, in this case, Senna, you you are going to have something similar to what was happening to Raymond happen to you. For a moment, your consciousness kind of leaves this body that you're borrowing, and you feel your body that's back on Earth in this strange cryosleep. You feel something burning and vibrant that rushes through your veins and like sets your whole body on fire. And in this pit of unconsciousness where you find yourself in, you feel like you're floating in space, and you see um, a creature made out of light come down from the sun. They look like Senna, but they look like Senna on their best days, embodying like the qualities that you like most about yourself. And when they reach you, the pain and the sensation of fire stops, and they just disappear. Ron, it's your turn.
Right, it costs like 25 gold pieces.
Did that heal me to 1, or did that just
That-
stabilize me?
That did neither of those things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Hmm.
I would have told you if it did either of those things, but it is
I'm gonna
starting
be
a
having
process.
words with that cousin.
Sorry, what?
I'm going to be having words with that cousin.
I would like to, could I directly close this like a gate thing?
Yeah. So you see two like large metal doors on either side that you could move into that you could move with, I'm gonna say, an athletics check. I'm gonna put the difficulty at 14 to no, actually it's gonna be a contested roll with the Raven Queen to see like if you get there before her and if you're able to push against her, but it's against her human form. Or if you want, you could use a spell to try to collapse the entrance.
I Okay, so I don't actually have any like big damaging spells at this moment. Okay, ice knife.
Weird question, but you have prestidigitation.
Not yet. I'm gonna get it at level 4,
That's fine.
but I don't have it right now since I'm level 3. But
How
yeah,
do you go level to level 4?
I I declined the offer.
Oh, okay.
I just like went down a level. So I'm back. I'm level 3 as you guys.
That's fine.
I really want to. Okay, so it's really like. Okay, I think I've got an idea. Just like hold my. If I could, I would have hold my turn to like after Raymond so that he could like help me with this. So
I think you can give Raymond the help action if you want.
no. I mean, wait, would it cost like a? Oh, what's his
You
athletics?
can hold your action until Raymond can help you on his turn.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, what's his athletics?
I can have a look real quick. His athletics is -2. Wow. Oh, his
Oh.
strength is bad.
He's
Yeah,
playing the beefiest looking character out of all of us. Oh, I love this group.
Oh my gosh.
Top
All right.
spin.
Is there like any like gold dust anywhere?
Gold dust.
Or something like that?
Make an investigate check.
Like I need it like 25. Not one. I don't find any shit.
Yeah, you actually with a nat 1, we're going to say that you see a little bit of sand gleaming in the torchlight, and you think that it's gold dust, and you try to cast a spell with the sand. What is the spell? It's not gonna spend your spell slot.
Arcane.
Sorry.
I was gonna say arcane lock.
Ooh, yeah. You take the sand in your hand. You try to cast Arcane Lock. It does not use a spell slot, but the spell does not work. And that is going to be
Ah, great.
the end of the
Could I
turn.
like, could I like throw it in her face?
Yes, make an attack roll. Make a. It's going to be a dexterity plus your proficiency. You can be proficient in sand throwing, so that is going to be a +2 with your dexterity roll.
Okay, so
14. Let's see. Right now, my stats are 14 hits. You have blinded her.
14. 1-4, yeah.
Yeah. So you have you have thrown sand in her eyes.
Pocket sand.
Yeah, pocket
As I try to
pocket sand is coming in clutch in this fight against the dummy god. Okay, we're gonna stop this combat turn there, and we're gonna go back to Reyna. Reyna, in the Hanging Garden, you've looked around. You've not really seen anything. You haven't seen a trace of that large T-Rex that you saw semi-invisible above the Hanging Gardens when you were in reality. What do you want to do?
Is there any way to get closer to the hole, the portal?
Yes, I'm gonna need you to make either an acrobatics check to jump down from, for example, here, or an athletics check to climb down. Acrobatics, excellent. You, you're able to like jump off from here. You bounce against the side of the cliff to kind of slow your fall, and you land right here perfectly. You arrive in front of this moving quicksilver, and it takes a more definitive shape, but it keeps swirling around, and its features keep changing. This is what the thing looks like most of the time. It calls to you and says, "Yes, you there. Can you hear me?"
Oh, jeez.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool, but also very scary.
It's like a homunculus made out of mercury. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is actually. Yes, I can hear you. What are you?
I used to be a human, just like you. I'm trapped here in this other world. And you see that he looks down. There's a moment where one of his arms takes the shape of a feathery raptor's head. Just 1 second. The raptors look like this. Uh, I I came from the same world you came from. I got lost. I fell into the I fell into the other gardens. The gods, the gods, this world that we are from. It's called Eden, but it's not the first one that the gods made. They had other attempts, 8 other attempts. All of them failed. The creatures from those worlds, they could not maintain a sense of identity. They would merge back together, and you see the faces of different animals and different creatures starts to like appear in the ripples and the swirls of this quicksilver mass. Um, uh, I, uh, I am Belial. I I found them. I heard their pain. They just want to exist. The gods made the reality more stable in Eden. They put sparks, bits of their essence, divine sparks, into all of the creatures. Like you. You have some. You have 6 of them. I can see them. This is what keeps you stable. This is the light that we need. Please, if you let us into this garden, we'll be one step closer to coming to the world. Your staff, you can open the way. Make a religion check for me, Lorelei. Belial is definitely the name of a demon.
Not
Mhm.
today, Silver Serpent.
Ah,
The Queen. Tiamat, she can't get us out of here. She's not a human. She can't use those staffs. But you can. All we want
Wow.
is to exist in the light of the divine sparks.
hmm.
You see the head of a mammoth with a large trunk form with all of the quicksilver and just go like a. I can't do a very good mammoth sound, but that's what it does. And then it moves, and then it takes the shape of a bunch of small different crabs that are trying to walk out of the to float out of the pit and to reach the stone, but they fall before they're able to, and the quicksilver falls down in the pit and then reforms back, and then comes back up to the surface. Please, I can offer you things. Tiamat has been working on tablets from her world, symbols of great power. They're in this box over there. Go, you can have them.
Nothing bad would happen if I do.
Tiamat hasn't been able to activate those herself. Only humans can. I've been able to make copies in my world. They work there too. It, uh, they are. She calls them petroglyphs. They are magical. They can produce elemental effects. Oh, by the way, Reina, you have a sense of this place is like really chill. It's very peaceful, and you feel as though taking your time to do stuff here is going to be super helpful. As long as you're inside of the garden, you can spend one action to give yourself the help action for next turn.
Okay.
So, and that is on like all rolls, intellectual rolls, but also physical rolls. You can give yourself the help action.
I would love to be in this place. Maybe read that. Those
Well, I'm sorry. You need to go back upstairs and make an Arcana or like a mental check to get in here, or you need Reina to open the portal. Um,
Well, how much does Reina know about the fight going on down there?
you don't know it's happening. It got triggered when one of the I think it was
Raymond?
Raymond who started the fight, or
It was a chill touch, or I think, right?
oh yeah, and
Or was it?
Against the rock, it was Raymond with the chill touch.
yeah.
With the
Basically, like it happened the moment after you disappeared. So you don't really know that there is a fight going on.
I think it was Sebastian that started the initial fight.
It was
Before she
one of the two, and I think you're right. I think it's Sebastian.
Graves, Graves casted chill touch, and dissonant whispers. Gotta leave my computer. Rotting fist, talons, perception, whip. Which
Please,
one?
we just want to take shape and to be beings. We don't have individuality. We just want something like this. And you see now the Quicksilver is starting to take the shapes of a large T-Rex with feathers. Tiamat, she gave us some of that divine spark. She was able to birth children, children of both her and her world and mine. It works, and she's fine. Lorelei, are you in any way? I would like for you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
All right.
All right. Your staff that is still in your hand, you see that some thorns start to grow out of it and wrap themselves around your hand. You take 1 point of damage, and you so hold on. For the duration of this effect, you lose your proficiency in insight, and you gain a proficiency in deception instead.
Oh,
So, now remember that's not your original set of skills, but basically you feel your staff is reacting to Belial and being kind of changed by Belial's presence and words. What do you want to do?
I think I will go over to the box that he said and ask, so what exactly what would I get from these items that the Raven Queen made?
They're useful. If you trace the one that does fire, you can start a fire without the need for a spark stone. If you trace the water one, it will help you quench your thirst. I think the more power goes into them, the stronger the effects. I've been able, back in my world, well, back in the world that I belong to now that I fell here, I've been able to activate a volcano with the fire petroglyph. This is my gift, a sign of good faith. Do you open the box?
What?
Yes?
You open the box. Otherwise, suggest you don't trust her, trust them. I'm assuming that's basically out of character. I'm just gonna go on a limb here. You can do whatever you want. I'm just thinking this could be Pandora's box. It could be like a trap made from the GM. I'm just it could how because this demon is like very very. I mean, you can do it. It's just I feel like you'll release all the evils inside of there.
They're already
Last
out.
time I accepted something, I was a cannibal. And this is a demon.
Yeah. So maybe take the box and just leave it.
I mean, the
take the
time
box and
before
leave-
that, you
leave-
accepted something, you got a cool stuff out of it. So, 50-50 chance.
Yeah, but that zombie was a. What? Can you wait? Can she take the out of character? Can she take the box off its off the ground or?
Yeah. I mean, it's heavy, but so you'd need an athletics check because it's
Really heavy.
large. But yes,
Oh,
you could move it around if you want.
I was just gonna suggest that she could bring it to the door over there and just take it, but I doubt that would work because it's heavy.
But if something bad is in it, then I would be releasing it into our world. At least if I opened it here, nothing bad would happen over there, hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna open it.
Okay. Inside, you find multiple clay tablets with those complex patterns. You've already seen those inside of Baba Yaga's hut, but you also see another one, and they are it's basically like attempts to make those symbols as detailed as possible, and so there's lots of strange lines and other symbols that come out of there. They do not feel magical to you, but you have seen them in Baba Yaga's hut activate some magical effects when you trace them with your finger.
I think I will
See?
take them.
Nothing to worry about.
Mm-hmm. Oh, his voice just sounds so untrustworthy, yet a cool in a cool sort of way, calming sort of way. So trustworthy yet untrustworthy.
I think that's part of being a demon.
Definitely.
So are you gonna free it?
What do you plan to do once you're out, if I let you out?
Live. I plan I want to return to... They're probably all already dead, but I want to return to my village. I want to visit the home where I grew up. I want to see the stars and the sun again. This place, I think there are stars in here, but the light doesn't shine through the foliage of this place.
Hmm.
I want, and you see multiple heads come out of its body, multiple dinosaur heads and like heads of other strange creatures, and they have this sort of like growl of uh, um, like unfulfillment, hunger, disappointment. You can see that they are in a state like they're in an uncomfortable state, and then Belial takes back this like semi-human shape.
Hmm.
What you
Insight?
want is. Oh, go ahead. What were you saying?
I was just suggesting insight, maybe.
Oh yeah, you can roll insight to try to understand it.
Yeah, see if it's
That might be a good
if
idea,
it's
yeah.
old crapping you.
I'm sorry, I took away your insight and gave you deception instead. Do you want to give yourself an action to help yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you rolled a 19. Um, you. Okay, so if this thing was a human, it used to have divine sparks, right? Like all humans are supposed to have those. And right now it doesn't seem to have any. If it is telling the truth, you think there's a chance that contact with whatever this human made contact with could deprive that person of their individuality.
Hmm.
You think there's a chance that this could be dangerous to the living creatures of the world. If it's not a risk that the gods were willing to take, so you don't know if it's a risk worth taking yourself.
Huh. What?
Did you say something?
There to get away. To get a little farther away from the home.
Okay. You see Belial tries to like stretch in your direction above the pit and says, "No, stay, please." And you manifesting in front of you. Uh, um, this person was hiding here the whole time. Um, he is going to come out from from behind one of the pillars and says, "Good choice. This thing is dangerous here and in reality."
Oh, I wish I could meet him.
Okay. Uh, uh, give it.
Give it time. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Give it time.
We already met one of his lineage and we kicked his ass.
Uh, so the uh, this old man comes towards you. You can see human features, and you can see this like strange like dragon snake floating around him. He he says, "Hello, are you? You're not native to the Great Book, are you?"
No, I'm not. Who are you?
I'm the dragon. I I can't reveal too much because I don't know how things are in the time that you're from. But I think we're on the same side. I I want the light to win. I want humans to prosper and for darkness to fall back.
Mhm.
I think I have made the right choice not align with Belial and Tiamat. Are you here? Tell me truthfully, are you here for my secrets? And are you here for her secrets?
Out of character, we lead Lorelei. We are here to like rewrite Ia's deeds, which I'm really doing badly now. I think right now. But yes, but we are here. Mhm. Here for yeah.
So, Reina, what do you want to say? Uh,
News.
I can.
Hmm?
I don't know if you said something, but I did not hear it.
All I'm here for is to try to help someone.
All
I'm
right.
not for. I'm not here for anyone's secrets.
All right. In this case, I'll help you help this someone. This old man starts to grow in size and grow. His cape unfurls into two large silver wings, and you see, and he becomes more uh, reptilian and snake-like, and he transforms into a white dragon. He uh, uh, grabs you in his talons and he starts to fly. He's going to take you first to this place. This is the place where the this is the place that has the central tree of this garden, and he's going to put you down here, and the with his like raspy dragon voice is going to say, "Meditate."
Mm-hmm.
Understood.
Sorry, what?
Understood.
Make a wisdom roll, please. Uh,
Just basic wisdom, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
yes. Let's see.
Well,
All right, cool. A new branch grows on your staff, and you become attuned with the Hanging Gardens. The new staff, it's going to be a new majesty. I'm going to add it to the list of majesties on your character on that you have. After that, the dragon takes you to this other part of the garden, and as you enter this strange little shop right here, you're going to be brought back to reality. Um, and that's when you're going to be able to join the combat. I need you to roll for initiative, please.
Alright. Where is my character?
So you and the dragon are basically manifesting at the top, right here of the. There we go. So both of you are manifesting at the top of the building, and I'm gonna scale you down just a little bit. Cool.
Huh.
Right. Turn order. Cool. And the dragon also needs to roll for initiative. Cool. And we're back to battle music now. All right. Ooh! I rolled so bad as the dragon. Oh no, that's terrible. Cool. So Reyna and the dragon appear at the top of this place. This is not something that you perceive quite yet. It's Raymond's turn, and he's conscious. Ron, you're in control. What does Raymond do?
Raymond would like not gonna do anything like I should do like he's gonna be all mechanical like this, so not a robot. He is so he doesn't have any modern weapons, right? Like
No.
So he was prone. He was
Yeah.
So he's gonna stand up.
Okay.
I'm assuming that takes half his movement.
Yep.
Based on this turn order.
I can see the full turn order. So
Mhm.
don't worry about it. But yeah, when I change the pages that the players are on, it kind of
Yeah, I know. I just Senna's. No, wait, is that Senna or Sebastian?
Okay, so Raymond is first, followed by Sebastian, Reyna.
Sebastian. Okay.
Yeah, Reyna, the Raven Queen, Ayas, Senna, Ron, and at very last, the dragon.
Even not that anymore, hey. But yes, I don't know his spells, so.
He was casting Chill Touch before, but he also successfully cast Cause Fear. He still has. Wait, hold on. Why is his spell total?
Oh, it's he's a warlock, so it goes up to its maximum level.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he has two. Okay, cool. Yeah, he has 2 spell slots left.
Okay. I can't see his spell list, so I don't know his spells
Wait.
or
Okay. Sorry. I didn't realize you didn't have. I should have given you access to the character sheet. My bad.
That's fine.
I thought. There it is. Okay, cool.
Also, yes, his slots are wrong. He's supposed to have 2 level 2 rather than 2 level 1 slots.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why he's marked it down like that. Yeah.
So now you should have access.
Okay, it's giving me access. It's loading.
Yeah.
If it takes a while to load, close the sheet and reopen it. It doesn't like you having the sheet open when the thing gets changed.
Okay. Uh,
Okay.
you got
So,
it?
yep, I got it.
Alright, cool. Um, Senna, do you know what you want Sebastian to do?
Um,
If why does Phantasmal Force have anything on it?
Uh,
That's
I don't know,
weird.
but I can look.
yeah, I don't think he's put the spell in properly because you can't
Oh yeah,
just
you
drag and
can.
drop
Okay,
it.
cool. Phantasmal for duh, duh, duh. And it's possible to like just copy paste it from another place. Uh, okay, second level illusion. You craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of a creature that you can see within range. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. On a failed save, you create a phantasmal object, creature, or other visible phenomenon of your choice that is no larger than a 10-foot cube and that is perceivable only to the target for the duration. This has no effect on undead or constructs. Yeah.
He is not us here nor expeditious.
Yeah, expeditious retreat is to like run faster.
Hmm. So yeah, I'm just probably cast Chill Touch.
Okay, cool.
Well, let me just see the weapons first.
Uh,
You have advantage
He
because you
doesn't
have.
have. He only
yeah,
has
yeah.
the
Just
dagger in Drench form.
go ahead and cast chill
Oh,
touch.
sorry,
Uh,
that was my bad.
oh, mind sliver. Oh
I
yeah,
Oh,
pushed
yeah,
that's
forward.
for Sebastian.
the failures or death saves, right?
Uh, sorry, what?
Death saves. He had one failure, so does that just clear out as a
Yeah, that
shield?
clears out when you regain your HP.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
okay, cool. So intelligence saving throw on behalf of. Okay, so 17 is going to pass. Do I not
That
take?
is
Do I
that
not
is
take
a
damage? Senna.
I I didn't mean to cast it.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Cool. You hit her for 4 necrotic damage successfully. She grunts and um, says, "It's gonna take more than that to kill the Raven Queen." Um,
yeah. I don't trust you. Ron says.
Uh, all right. On your turn, Senna, what is Sebastian going to do?
Um, I think Sebastian's just going to try and close the door. There is a door, right?
Yep. Okay. Roll opposed athletics check. Uh, that's gonna be just a strength plus 0 check for you.
She's a blinded too, so
Oh yeah, so I have disadvantage. So I rolled a 7.
Nice. Crap.
Senna, you reach for the door and you put your finger in the hinge before you start pushing. You just hurt yourself instead. And
Hmm.
the door does not budge.
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm going to try and shove the door closed using the telekinetic.
Okay. That is okay. So you are able to you're yeah, okay. Let's see. The door doesn't really have strength. You're able to close one of the doors in front of her. Excellent. Reyna, it's your turn. You're at the top of the Hanging Gardens, looking down at your feet, you see that your friends are fighting inside, and that the blinded Raven Queen is in front of them. What do you want to do?
And she's looking very pissed.
Yes.
You guys are so far away. Okay, so I guess the first thing I need to do is get down.
Do you want to hold an action?
Yeah.
The dragon is going to say, "I'll take you down there."
Mm.
Okay. When you hold an
Action.
action, you have to say what you're holding an action to do. So, for example, do you want to cast a healing spell when you're in range of healing your friends? Do you want to cast an offensive spell when you get in range of an offensive spell?
I'm pretty sure that that's a ready action, not a hold action.
You're pretty sure that the ready action, what now?
Ready action and hold actions are different, right?
I
Not
think
that
so.
I
I think
know.
it. I'm not. I don't know about ready action. I know that it's just like holding your action is like allows you to like prepare when something triggers to use.
I think
your
it's just
action.
like moves your token, like hold action just like moves your token down until like you activate it on the turn.
No, because you lose your bonus action and your movement action if you don't use them uh, on your initiative.
I'm confused now. Great.
Okay, so you're on your turn. You can decide to put your main action like your to on hold so that it activates when a certain condition is met. You can do that for your action. You can't do it for your bonus action or your movement. You have to move on your turn, and you have to use your bonus actions on your turn. Cool. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna let y'all have a look at what happens next.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay, so you said you hold your action until you can cast Healing Word on Senna. That is excellent. Please roll now on the Healing Word. This way we already know what Senna's HP recovery is going to be like. All right, the Raven Queen is going to first off try to let's see. That's going to be a Constitution saving throw. I'm gonna say difficulty 8 to take the sand off of her eyes. 20. Okay, cool. She is able to see, and so she casts. She casts Spirit Guardians on herself.
Oh no!
And you see that basically like reptars and raptors. Reptar is the name of my dog, and the Rugrats thing.
Oh.
Raptors appear around her and will start to bite anyone that starts their turn like near her. And before that, she moved into melee range. Also, let's see. That is an action, right? That is Spirit Guardians is one action. Excellent. Cool. That's going to be my turn. Cool. On his turn, Ayus pretends to be dead. Senna, it's your turn. You start within melee range of Spirit Guardians, so I would like for you to make a Wisdom save. Also I forgot. On Raymond's turn, black light and like what appears to be like ink in water came out of his wounds. Senna, you were unconscious, right? Are you still unconscious?
I don't know. Did I get the healing word yet? Oh.
Nope, not yet.
How much is that to
Okay, so
instant fail?
make a death save for me. Okay, that's a pass, and you get hit by the spirit guardians because you failed your wisdom save. So you are at 2 failed death saves and 1 succeeded death save. Senna, on Earth, you feel something extremely cold as ice being poured into your vein in the arm in which like a needle had been planted to like feed your body. It starts to spread through your body, and like it feels like you are basically completely freezing over. You look down in your state of unconsciousness, and you see something crawling from like flying up from the depths beneath you. It is. It looks like you once again, but it looks like the worst part of you. The hair is longer and whiter, the symbol of your family. It's everything that Senna doesn't like about herself, like visualized, and as it reaches you, you it disappears.
What?
Cool. So
What just happened?
well, this is basically Raymond and Senna, when they started making death saves, triggered a security thing that's happening on Earth. You'll get the explanation for it, but just not right now. Ron, it's your
Fair
turn.
enough. Okay. Okay, so this door. Wait, where did the
By
where's
the
the
way, the Raven Queen
rock?
has stepped inside through the one door that was still open. Like there were like 2 gates.
She got rid of her blindness.
Yes, and she got rid of her blindness. Yes.
Hmm. Um.
Oh, you are within 15 feet, so I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh. Hmm.
All right.
19.
You take only half of the 3d8.
Oh, great.
So that's gonna be you take 7 points of damage, and it is necrotic damage coming from the Raven Queen.
Oh, so does that include my arcane ward?
Uh, Oh, so it's gonna hit first your temporary HP for 7, and whatever is left over, like if you have 4
Okay.
temporary HP, you just take 3 points of damage to your real HP.
I had free HP. Oh,
Okay.
free temporary arcane HP.
Okay, so you take 4 points
Two,
of damage
three,
and you lose
four.
your temporary HP. Cool. On his turn, the dragon uses his bonus action to interact with an object.
Well, I haven't even
Like basically grabs Reina,
I
moves down here, and so
I haven't
Reina.
even made my I haven't made my action yet.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ron. Your action.
I was just planning on I was going to try and look for some more gold, but could I make a ward and could I
To make a what?
make a bubble around her, seal her in, get him on
Uh,
in, or Raven Queen?
do you have a spell like Hold Person?
No, no, no. I mean ward actually making magic. I was trying to decide if I could like this is just making a spell on it on yeah, making us trying to weave a spell like around her to like seal her
Right.
in a bubble.
Do you have a spell that does something like this?
I have a. I was gonna use like shield and mage armor.
Uh, uh,
No,
you,
or arcane lock.
you know that generally, like even if they act like a bubble, shield will like moves with the person it's cast on, so it matches their movement, so it doesn't really get in their way in any way.
Hmm. How about shield and arcane? Can I combine two spells to like make a well shield wall?
Uh, not really either. No.
Hmm.
Because
Depressing.
that's a super high level spell. That's Wall of Force, which I believe is about 6th level or higher.
Hmm. Well, got really nothing else. Unless I can stab her with my kitchen knife or cast a crossbow. Well, wait, frostbite. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do either one of those.
No, I'm gonna cast chill touch. You ain't gonna have HP back.
All right.
I miss. So yeah, I miss. So go on ahead. Dragon turns.
You throw ice, and you see that the Raven Queen dodges. Um, uh,
Necrotic.
the dragon lands. Lorelei, you're able to do your healing wood that you were holding an action for, and the dragon has this moment where the Raven Queen and the dragon kind of stare at each other, and they both say, "It's you," at the same time. The dragon is going to say, I've been looking for you everywhere," um, and like just does not attack, but but instead is going to say, "All of you get away! Uh, I'll stall her. She thinks you're here for her secrets." All right.
Can I
Reyna,
say something?
huh?
Uh, yeah, we're not for her here. I know we're not for her here. Wait, are we here for her? No, we're here to like give her, well, give help to Aya.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Trying to be virtuous here, and I suck at persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
10.
10. Okay. Uh, the Raven Queen does not seem to register your presence right now. Um,
Fair
uh,
enough.
Senna, excellent role play with what you wrote for like what your what those versions of yourself look like. Could you roll a Wisdom save for Raymond to start his turn? Inside of the swarm of raptors.
Ron, that's you. I don't have access to the sheet anymore.
Oh,
Oh,
Raymond.
oh, Raymond.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, my bad. Sorry, I'll do it real quick. 14 passes, so it's gonna be only 7 points of necrotic damage, which brings Raymond back to unconsciousness. Sebastian, make a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So that is only 7 points of damage, which brings Sebastian to 13.
Yep.
Cool. What is Sebastian going to do on his turn?
Where did the deity go? Or is that them right next to us? That right? My bad.
Oh yeah, that's the Raven Queen right here, right next to you.
My screen doesn't like how far in I've zoomed, so everything's a bit blurry.
You scream what?
Oh no, I said my screen's not very good, so when I zoom in so far, everything just becomes blurry.
Oh yeah, but like
Yeah.
the image itself is blurry too, so uh, that's understandable.
He will use his bonus action to telekinetically shove her back out the door, hopefully. So that is, let me just see what
From
his
where you
DC.
are, you can shove her deeper into the room, but you can't really shove her back through the door. But like shoving her back does mean leaving the entrance free for you to escape through.
True, that is what I will do then.
Okay.
So yes, that is
Strength saving throw.
DC 13.
DC 13. You shove her back 5 feet, which means now you and Ron are no longer inside of the Spirit Guardian's range. That was your bonus action.
Yep. And I will. I'll cast Dissonant Whispers at first level.
Wisdom save.
Yep.
I'm a bit better at this. 14, I pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is still half damage, but no movement. So
Okay,
that's 6.
3d6 points of damage. Go ahead and do and roll 3d6.
It's pre-rolled, so it's 6 damage because it's halved.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Minus 6 HP. Got it. And do you want? Does he want to use his? Do you want to use your movement?
Yes, to get outside.
Okay, cool.
I won't move the full movement just in case anybody needs a bit of help.
Okay. You got it, Reina. It is your turn.
You see,
Yeah,
just
can I?
like you see, like
Hmm?
Raymond just like coughs and smoke and like fall down again.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get over to him? Or is he still surrounded by the raptors?
He is still inside of range of the raptors, but you can get to be within melee of him without being in the raptors yourself.
Okay, then I will do that.
Okay.
But before I do that, I am going to summon one of my spirit sigils, specifically the goose, which will. Give me 1 second. You and allies have. If you cast a spell using a spell slot that restores 8 HP to any creature inside or outside the aura, each creature of your choice in the aura also regains hit points equal to your druid level.
Excellent. Cool. So, and your
Nice.
druid level is 3, so everyone is going to regain 3 HP, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Is that on
And
top of the healing word?
No, I summoned the goose before I cast the healing word.
okay, so it's a total of 8 HP recovered for Raymond and 6
Wait,
for
does
Evan.
healing word have get affected by your spell modifier or no?
Only if you're a life cleric.
Hmm. Okay.
Alright.
You know I'm gonna do some nailing. I gotta nail some. Okay.
Cool.
Morning nailing in the other room.
Okay. I don't hear anything, so it's so.
Oh, he was just warning me.
Okay, gotcha. Du- du- du. Cool. On her
So
turn.
how much HP did get?
So
6?
Raymond has recovered a total of 6. of 8.
Got 6.
Senna has recovered 6. Ron has recovered 6, and Sebastian has recovered 6. And the dragon didn't get hit yet, so it's all good. On her turn, the Raven Queen is going to say, "Such a disappointment! I looked for you everywhere. I thought I was looking for a sibling, for someone like me, but you're just a goon of the side of the light." And she is
Sorry.
let's see. She's gonna just move back into melee range, to cause people to have to deal with her spirit guardians. Oh, it's only the first time that you move into there, so or did you start your turn in there? So you only everybody who got hit, who got attacked, will no longer have a problem with this. But she is going to, let's see, move here and takes her giant bird shape once more. Start looking like she's gonna square off against the dragon. Cool. That is going to be Ayas. Ayas pretends to be dead. Senna, it's your turn.
Awesome. So are they still on the floor?
You're currently on the floor, yes.
Oh no, I meant the bird. Or as part of the transformation, did she take off?
At the end of your turn, the transformation will finish. By the way, so this is gonna. I'm sorry, this is happening to Raymond while he's not here, but he is going to so you and Raymond and Senna are going to be affected by the alchemical substances that are being pumped into your bodies right now to try to save your life. So you both become a trinity. This handout is gonna explain in full how that differentiates you from a regular human. So yeah.
Wait, what? I didn't hear that.
Oh, so basically, you remember the potions, Ron, that you took just before you headed into the Great Book, right?
Yeah, I became a trinity.
They injected the same potions into Senna and Raymond when both of them started to make death saves to try to save their lives. Because you don't because you don't make deaths, you automatically pass and death saves and stabilize if you're a trinity. So it's basically like a protection mechanism that's built into the device where your bodies are. Senna, you've got those things apply to you at the end of this turn. This time your wounds are gonna have this like red mist coming out of them as the last potion is injected in you, and you feel your body kind of filled with vitality and flushed with energy.
And I failed my save, so the Spirit Guardians downs me again.
I have not rolled. Let's see. Hold on. Did I roll the damage?
You rolled it when you first cast it.
Yeah.
It was a 14.
But that was right after you saved for the first time. So I need to roll it again. It's 3d8. If I roll low, so you only took 5 points of damage. You're at 1 HP, Senna.
I failed the save.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. No, you took the whole. That makes more sense.
Yep. Back down I go.
Stop dying.
Hold on.
I can't die. I am immortal now.
Spirit Guardians. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Okay. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there. Okay, cool. Yeah, you started your turn there, so you got you're downed again. Ron, make a wisdom saving throw.
That wasn't supposed to be at advantage, but yeah, that's 11.
11 means you are going to take 10 points of necrotic damage from the Spirit Guardians.
Ouch.
If you're still up, you can move. You can act.
Okay, so where are these spirit guardians? Actually,
They are all they're within 15 feet of the Raven Queen. So like right now, like they're all over here. They don't reach Sebastian, but they reach everyone else.
I wish I could get like counterspell, like I could counterspell this. Good.
Do you have Dispel?
No, I don't know what the spell is.
Dispel is essentially what Counterspell does, but after something's already been cast. It gets rid of effects that are in effect.
Is it an abjuration spell? Hold on.
I think so.
You can learn spells that aren't abjuration. They're just less. They just work less well with your class specifically. So.
Dance.
Yeah, it's a third level abjuration, but obviously we aren't up to third level spells yet. My bad. That's not till level 5. And then the fireballs will be flying.
Okay. There we go, and so I think that's gonna be. Oh yeah. So what does Ron do?
So yeah, she is right outside this thing. So Ron will cast frostbite on her.
Okay. You got it. Go ahead
And you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
That is 16d6. What the heck?
A Constitution saving throw. In her shape right now, she has a +5, but I rolled a natural 1, so that's a fail. Go ahead and roll your damage for. Oh, two damage from frostbite. You got it.
Yeah, but she has disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll. So.
Okay. So, Ron, you hit her with a frostbite from the side, and you see that the dragon hits her with a fire breath from the other side. Okay, and okay. Do you want to use your movement, Ron? Ron? Okay, I did not hear a response. All right. And oh, internet connection problems. I think everyone is. Okay.
So
And
and Cliffy just left for a bit.
yeah, so did you want to use your movement or no?
If I can, could I get another like? Yeah, I'm just. She's outside of the building right now, right?
Yeah.
I will move out of her range of those.
Okay.
Well, the Spinoza Guardians.
Okay.
Just
As you run, you start to feel as though the world around you starts to look like stars and darkness again. It feels like you're basically leaving the story, the verse, and your body gets shoof.
wait.
Sorry.
I was just about to like. Oh fuck.
Uh, um, you have so you use your you still have a bonus action, but if you want, but right after
I
you
would like.
use your bonus action, you are snatched away and brought back into the real world.
Oh, not good. Uh already don't have fudge. I would like to give a. No, I already did my action. I can't. I wish I did move. No, I can't. I can't do anything. Shoot.
All right. Your as you see you see a sort of like beam of light as like
I'm
one a
well. Before that, I could like move back and like. Well,
oh sure, you
look
can
back at
try
them.
to stay inside of the verse for a little bit longer, but you can feel that it's basically like you're towards the end of this time.
Oh, great. I'm gonna try like my best, like stay inside and like
Okay.
I'm gonna
Staying
try like.
inside, like staying inside means staying in the range of the Raven Queen, because you getting away from the Raven Queen seems to be what triggers the end of all of this.
Okay. So I'm gonna stay this here. Could like okay, could like try and stay here until like I felt this before, so I'm gonna stay inside, try and get back,
Okay.
and
Uh,
it until I would like to use a. I would like to like use my ready action. Or no
you
way.
already used your action for Frostbite.
Right. I want you to like help like Senna if I can, but
uh, uh, I don't think you. I mean, like, right now, if you trigger the end of this like adventure of this verse, then Senna will be back in their body and not at risk of death. So that would help probably.
oh, okay. So as much as the interesting dragon interests me,
Yeah.
and the but the bird and like
Yeah.
Senna dying, I want to see how this like battle goes out. But could I like try like right on my arm, like hand, and
Sure.
say fix if I can.
Uh
Try
huh.
and like write down fix your problems. Don't don't scam people anymore,
Okay.
and try and do the right thing.
All right. You You leave. All of you get snatched from the bodies that you have in ancient Babylon, and you zoom across the stars at light speed. You see yourselves falling back to Earth into like the middle of the water. And you see the island of Hawaii getting closer and closer, and all of your minds just drop back in your bodies in the strange sarcophagi that you were in reality. The sarcophagi all open, and you come out of there. Stefan, actually. Oliver is here and says, "Oh, great! You all made it back. Oh, fantastic! You're all alive. Okay, cool. That was very close there, but I injected all of you with some of you with a potion to try to save your lives when your vitals were failing." I should warn you, side effects include allergies to swords.
Allergies to what? Sorry.
There's
Swords?
Okay, so it's called the Curse of Swords. Swords were intended as the perfect weapon to kill trinities, and you just became trinities. So you inherited the magical vulnerability to swords that we have. I'm sorry, but on the other hand, you're harder to kill by everything else.
Oh, that should come in useful. I got knocked out so hard I started seeing dragons.
The dragons apparently were a thing, so
There was dragons in Babylon.
it looked like it,
There's a
yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, oof, excellent work, everyone. You can see that the large machine that was powering up when you left is like powering down right now, and you see basically like shadowy clouds are, instead of like leaving the machine, are like congregating towards the inside of it. And you see Oliver goes over there, retrieves a clay tablet. As this clay tablet is absorbing all of this like darkness into it, and it just and as the darkness finishes pouring in, it just looks perfectly normal. But Oliver is going to say, "Excellent job, you." Come, I can show you on the computer. You've successfully rewritten. Like, he shows you on the computer and he points some dots and he says, "Those stars did not exist before. Those are the good deeds that you did while you were up there." And all of the shadows that were in that spot got congregated into here. So this is now a very useful artifact for us.
Oh, good.
hey.
What
Oh,
are deeds, huh? I don't. I'm worried about my deeds now. So
Reina, now that you're out of you're out of the verse, your staff returns to normal and you regain insight, and you lose this deception again. Got it?
Okay.
Cool. What did you mean, Ron, by these?
the deeds.
Oh yes, you don't need to worry about it anymore. Your actions, well, you have your Archon and your Diva, so they are recording your actions right now for when you die. Same thing for Senna, same thing for Raymond, but technically it doesn't matter anymore. The due date for the apocalypse, the due date for when it was supposed to matter, has already come and gone. So it should not alter the judgment of humanity, I don't think.
Let's hope not. Because I'd be very worried if everything went got screwed.
Mm-hmm. Excellent job, everyone. Uh, um, okay, I have some work to do because I need to hack into databases with star charts to add the new stars that just popped up, so that nobody notices that like that it happened. But I think Dolores wants to see you upstairs.
So that's who edits the Wikipedia articles. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's mostly
Sarah's
Hermes.
still
It's
reading
mostly the
Days.
Hermes and the Neo Hermes editing back and forth.
Uh, uh, so, out of character, do I look any different from the potions out of character?
What is different from the oceans?
Do I look anything different from the potions I drink?
No, you do not. It does not physically alter you in any way. When you reach 33 years of age, you will stop aging, but I think your character is much younger than that.
Yeah, I am 19 years old.
Yeah. So you
Nice.
still have.
And I almost like, wait, he's in his mid-30s. Raymond.
Raymond is in. Raymond stops aging right this moment.
So, we're gonna have to tell him,
Yes. I'll tell him at the start of the next game. Don't worry. Um, uh, yeah.
Stay away from swords.
I don't.
yep.
Does Senna have any particular feelings about having been injected with weird alchemical substances while you were, like, while your mind was in a different dimension?
Right now, I don't think that they are thinking about it that much. They're coming to terms with the fact that they just saw Dragon, with the fact that they just fought a demigod, who they were also having, like casual conversation with not that long ago, and the fact that their cousin was back in Babylon. Like, there's a lot going on.
There is.
Yeah, there is a lot. There is a lot.
So, as much as that might come into play at some point, I don't think that she's processed it at all right now.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, she's still very dazed from everything that just happened.
That makes sense. All right.
We did it, everyone.
Mm-hmm. Yay!
Did we kill King Arthur?
Oh God, we did.
Oliver, from like over the computer where you see he's starting to like furiously hack. He seems really good at hacking. From over there, he says, "Don't worry, none of the things that you did in the Great Book affected our timeline. It affected just the records of history, and we've tested it out. Your actions in one verse in one person's life don't affect your actions in the other verses. So, for example, if you were to go back to ancient Babylon, because there were like other archons living there whose lives you could rewrite, then it you would basically get like a fresh slate to like revisit this time period.
Oh,
That makes
okay.
sense.
You did excellent. You you were acting very virtuous. You managed to rewrite all of the bad deeds that were in this segment, and you basically, when you rewrite a verse, you go to the most important moments symbolically in that past life, in what was like the choices of light and darkness. For a first try, you guys were awesome.
Okay.
Yay.
So what's the new verse now?
Oh, so I think, so I'll need to actually have a look at what the new magical effects are. But the old magical effect is only available to the person who is holding this tablet. So which means that the spell disappeared for everyone else.
Oh, so basically the bad deeds of Dea just like disappeared? No wait.
Yeah, there was I think the old spell, one of the old spell was overvalue. It allowed you to make an object seem more expensive than it really was, so that you could sell it at double the price if you cast it on a merchant. Right now, I'm the only one holding the object in which the verse the darkness is stored, so I'm the only one who can cast that spell.
Huh.
You've
Cool.
basically
Okay.
sealed this dark spell away.
Okay, good to know. So we should meet up with Dolores, right? Guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You head upstairs to Dolores. She she greets you. Uh, uh, just a nod of the head. She says, "All right, all of you, paperwork," and she hands you basically a mission report and a pen. Um,
Okay.
uh, write down every detail. You see that she is holding more, uh, more papers, and she also has 4 suitcases that are like metal, that are like propped up against the wall, that are like behind her, that were not there the first time you came into this room.
Okay, so do you happen to know where Aya is, or is she still gone?
Still gone.
Okay. I'll start writing. I'll just like take the paperwork and start writing down the.
Okay. You start to write your mission report. Uh, um, yeah. Do you write like as many details as you can remember?
Yep.
Okay, make an
Yeah.
intelligence check.
Okay. Or history? No. No wait.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, you can roll history for sure. 17. You make a great report, and like you spend a lot of time like adding a lot of details that can potentially be very useful to Aya. Senna and Lorelei, this is the first time you've had to do like a mission report so quickly after you were done, but your bodies are not physically tired. The damage that you took up there did not transfer down here, so you're full HP here.
Oh, we're full HP.
Yeah, you haven't regained spell slots yet, but everyone is like full HP here. So okay. Senna, you do your best to remember as many details as you can, but the fog of like almost dying means you're not quite certain about the last details. Okay, and Reina.
It's just in all capital letters, and then there was a dragon.
So good, I love it. Reina, you put in all of the details that you saw in the pocket dimension, and yeah, you make an excellent report. You hand those over to Dolores, and she hands Senna, Lorelei, Raymond, and Sebastian like a new set of papers, and she hands you with a pen. On those papers, it says termination of contract.
What? I'm like looking at it. Do I see this actually?
You can't see it. She did not hand one over to you.
You're firing me?
What?
Your contract is over. Ea, when Ea learned that two of you almost died, she decided to recruit another team.
What? Ron is like, what? What?
Ron, you're on the next team.
Looking between the party and the between Dolores and the party. What the? What?
Is this a joy?
Nope. I'm sorry.
How did I get back from Hawaii?
She didn't say why.
Ron is feeling very bad now. I mean, they almost died, and like we were just getting along so well, and now they're leaving. So, so who's this new team?
I don't know. You'll meet them soon.
What if we don't want to leave?
You see that Dolores turns around towards the 4 metal suitcases and says, compensation for your work.
If I wanted money, I'd go back home.
We want to stay here. We don't want money or anything. Just let us stay.
Raymond Graves would be like, I'm assuming, like, I'd say that Raymond Graves. Okay.
You once said
Raymond
if
Graves
anybody was mean to me,
just like, yeah, he's just gonna have to agree with you. He wants some answers as well, and more answers on the
Dolores is going to say, you misunderstand the relationship that you have with Ea. She's your boss. She was your boss. I can't really do anything for you, but good luck. You see that she hands she hands you a card with a phone number and a name, and says, this is an old friend, maybe she'll have work for you.
What's the
And
name?
the name is Darena Verevkin.
They look familiar.
Huh? No, they don't look. You've never seen that name before.
Looks like that woman from the. I just thought of that woman from the not Stare, not the Sit on Gary. Sorry, I almost thought she was Sit on Gary, but it wasn't.
Gary? Who's?
Giary from the what was it? The mountain, the whole pillar. He hang glided there. Previous session,
Yeah.
I got framed from there.
Oh yeah, yes.
Oh, wait, where is Frayne?
Right now, you unsummoned Friend a little like before you went into the Great Book. So right now, you don't know where Friend is.
Okay.
Dolores, uh, uh, Dolores, turn like turns her head to Ron and says, "Come on, we're leaving." And she starts to walk out of this place.
Uh, Ron will like turn to the group and say, "Sorry, guys. I mean, it was nice meeting you guys, but fuck. Okay. Uh, I'll just like have some time to like hug each one of them. So
Okay.
for group hug,
Yep.
and I'll have to leave. Uh, sorry, guys.
You have my number if you need me.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Takes his number.
All right. So you have Senna's number. So this is obviously a split in the party. Because most of
I
the
mean,
huh.
I have a character idea, so
Okay. In this case, in this case, if, you can like start. I think we're going to follow like mostly what happens to the rest of the party. So if you want, we can say that like Ron keeps like starts working for the next team, and that you can bring in a new character. I can give you a new character sheet if you want.
yeah.
All right. I I hope this wasn't too like out of nowhere. Um, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, your characters, the four of you, are left in the room, and you hear the machine is still powering down beneath your feet. The door closes, and Dolores and Ron are gone.
So do we like? Do I have Ron like level up now so that he's like? Do I level up along with the group
Yeah.
as well as the new character?
This a love. Everybody levels up right now, so we're all level 4, and your character is also going to be level 4.
Okay. Variant, human variant.
Reina and Senna, what do your characters do in the minutes and possibly the hours that follow this intense moment?
just try and piece everything together. Everything just happened so quickly. Even before we got out of the the
The Great Book.
what are we referring to? Yeah, the Great Book. It's just one thing after another, and I don't think Senna can really handle any of it now.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna quickly roll a d2.
Okay.
You're
You
using
don't have
point by, correct?
D2s? Rude. Yeah, Senna has shut down.
Uh,
And it's gonna start texting her auntie.
Okay. Uh, uh, you, you go into a corner and you start to dissociate heavily from what is happening. You get this strong sense that this can't be real. It's too abrupt of a change in your life to be real, and so you zone things out from around you. Um, what is Reina doing?
He is in just complete shock of what just happened. And is just trying to hold every emotion, the anger, the sadness, all of it, and she'd probably walk over to the rail and just crouch down and just hide herself.
Did you say just hide herself?
Yeah, just try to basically go into a ball and just be away from everyone.
Okay, all right. We have. So we're going to fade to black. Your if you want. So we're going to jump forward in time by a couple of days. It's you've had a bit more time to process what happened, to realize that your time with the Panimal Conservation Initiative is now over. Um, do you, you had lives before, uh, but you but they didn't have this much adventure, not necessarily this many friends. The group uh, um, uh, um, sticks together for a little bit, kind of out of habit. Um, but after staying at we're gonna say a Hawaiian hotel for a couple of days, you have to make you reach a point where uh, you have to decide what you're going to do now. Each of you has received $10,000 as payment for your services to the Panimal Conservation Initiative. So you can write that in your on your character sheets. You can write it in the gold section. You get 10,000 each. So that is like a decent sum of money if you want to your characters to like take a break and like almost like not necessarily retirement money, but like big vacation money. So what do you do?
I think I'd probably approach Rena about what to do next. And bring up the card that we got. Who was that for again? I keep forgetting that.
Darena Verevkin.
I'm going to say that I do think we should pursue this, but I think I need some time away from this first. You can
You
come
too.
with me if you want to, but I just need a break.
Yeah, I think I'd like that.
You can come and see my Aunt Tara,
Mhm.
and you might see a familiar face. Depending on if he still lives at home anyway.
One family member that's not evil.
My Aunt Tara is probably the only good side of my family. Her and her kids, they're amazing, quite frankly. Especially in comparison to the rest of the family.
Yeah, I think I would like to meet them.
Which yes, I will book the flights for us to go. I'm willing to take other party members with us if they choose to come with us, but obviously they're not here to have that conversation.
Yeah, it's kind of a sort of like limbo state where big things happen in some sessions where and where the not all of the players are there, so you kind of have to like just assume they're following the group and uh, uh, putting their decision making on hold. Um,
That's fine. I will say to them, just in case any of them do choose to do other things,
uh-huh.
see if we can all agree to, in a month, call this person and all meet back up again.
All right, I love that.
So that way, if we, oh my god, Stitch is in the Stitch is in the hammock. I love it.
Yes,
Okay,
me too.
so
Me too.
I had not noticed that when I picked up that map a few months back, but it is hilarious.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm gonna start looking for Pleakley now, just somewhere in the background.
It's like a doll of Stitch.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
All right. Um, I think that's an excellent strategy because I think it means we might be able to split up the party for a little bit of time before kind of bringing everyone back together in about a month if that's the like the time period that you're looking for. I would suggest that we do 1 week uh, uh, because a lot of because that a month is a really long time for the party to be split, and it can be a little bit harder for me to manage. Would 1 week be all right with you, Senna?
Yeah. The only reason I said a month is mainly for like people who want to do things that would take a lot longer, so everybody had a bit more downtime to play with.
Yeah, that's that.
But if
that makes sense.
we're in a bit of a rush, then a week, yeah, should be
No.
fine. It's just as long as we had a convergence point to
Yeah.
get back together
Yeah.
again.
This is awesome. This is a One Piece type time skip where everybody goes to like train to different places and have different adventures. Okay, Senna, where does your aunt live?
In Scotland, in the Highlands.
Scotland in the Highlands. Excellent. Uh, that's where Okay, cool. Uh, and remind me your aunt's name.
Terra.
Right.
I did not make a sheet for Aunt Terra.
Oh yeah, that okay, cool. No worries.
I also haven't made a sheet for either cousin, Ace or Theo.
Yeah, I've got one for Aeus, as you might have
I
already
thought you might have, yeah.
seen. Cool.
It's kind of scary how well he fits into the family.
Huh? Oh, how
funny.
how well the image fits with the rest of the family?
Yep.
Yeah, no, like I had this image planned out and selected for this character, and then you came along with the images of your whole family with the white hair, and I was like, oh, cool, yeah, this is perfect. I can just place this important NPC in as part of your family. Cool.
No, I need to be a
What?
for that.
Tell us a little bit about your aunt Tara, so that I can so that like where does she live and things like this, so that I can set up like a map that would kind of fit with this. The living conditions, the like, what's her job, things like this. Please.
So, Aunt Tara essentially split from the family
Mhm.
or got kicked out.
Yeah.
Senna herself isn't overly sure which happened, but it might have been a mutual thing, given the relationship between the two.
Yeah.
And she left with a decent amount of money because she was still part of the family,
All right.
and moved straight to the Highlands of Scotland, essentially buying land to start a farm. So she's got like Highland cows and things like that.
Okay. Nice.
And her and her two kids, which is Theo and Ius,
All right.
both moved with her. I don't know if Ius would still be living there, but Theo probably would be.
For sure.
And they built a house together. It's a fairly stable house because they're all pretty damn handy and fairly knowledgeable.
Mm-hmm.
But the goal was to just be fairly self-sufficient.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And Aunt Tara is incredibly understanding, very progressive,
Yeah.
and just welcoming in general of everybody.
Yeah. Having
The exact opposite
having
of her
two
sister.
queer kids probably like either gets you to a point like this, or gets you ostracized by your own kids. So
Yep.
yeah. Okay, excellent. Cool. So I'm gonna set this up real quick. Ron, can you tell us a little bit about your character idea, so that I can imagine how you're gonna bring in your character?
I'm just going to be like very outgoing, very excitable and such, and I'm taking the entertainer background.
Okay, nice. I like it.
hmm I'm I'm multi-classing, so that's a thing.
Okay. What classes?
Rogue and Bard.
Rogue and Bard. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, okay. You have to know something about the bards of the universe of Trinities. Uh,
hmm
okay, so the bards are the way that you get bard powers in this setting is that you have your character has to be around. At some point, you heard a song sung by a feminine voice that only you could hear. No one else could hear it. It's like super melodious. It sounds awesome. And when you try to reproduce that song and that music that you heard, that's when you that's when you basically realize that magical powers are activated by bits of that song, and that's how you like it's basically through realizing that this strange song that only you can hear and only in certain places would have like supernatural components. Ireland is is one of the places where you are likely to hear this song for the first time. Is that does that sound like it would?
I was just thinking about. I had made a character like a character sheet before this. I chose Irish as a language.
Hell yes. Hell yes. Okay, cool. We can have an IRA bard rogue. I love it.
Hmm.
Cool. Okay. What? Okay. Cool. If you want, we can say
Why is
that
it?
you as a traveling entertainer, you've made your way
I
to.
was thinking about doing a circus, being part of a former circus.
Okay, sounds good. Um,
Mhm.
um, we can say that like as someone who like still entertains. If you're moving through Scotland, you would have ended up like every now and then asking like to stay with some people, and ended up in the the next location that we're going to go to. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna have a token for you or for most people because this is the part of the campaign where the improv starts. I have some things prepared, but what you decide to do with your characters now is much more open world than it was before.
Hmm.
Okay. Tu- tu- tu. Uh, so Senna and Reyna take plane tickets. It's gonna use it's about $1,000 to get from like one side of the Atlantic to the other. So write that off of your character sheets, please.
I will say that that is specifically for a return journey.
Uh, Sorry, could you clarify that? I'm not
Um,
certain I understood.
sorry, I am currently booking flights to America, so it's about £850 for a return flight to America, which means it's about $1,000 for a return flight
Uh huh. Yeah.
rather than a single way flight. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
That.
fine. I'll pay for other people's as well if needed. I
Okay.
know we just got a big cash lump sum and everything, but
Uh huh.
I'm the one dragging this over here, so I don't mind paying flights.
All right.
Okay, I can pay.
Ooh.
Oh,
Uh,
fudge!
this looks good. Hold on.
I
Uh,
just noticed the chat.
you just what?
I just noticed the betrayals.
You just noticed the what now?
I just noticed the chat saying, "Wait, yeah, how Rod is leaving now." Hmm.
Oh yeah. Reyna was looking at you like feeling betrayed. I think there's a moment when Ron wakes up in the Xanadu and is like, oh, I think she might be mad at me. Like days later.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Senna, does this look about like what you envisioned?
It is close enough to work.
Cool. Excellent.
I will say that, like, out of shot is mainly just vast open grassland, because
Yeah.
that's what the highlands look like.
Yeah.
There are trees and things scattered around, but for the most part, is like flat, but also like platformed grassland with just all of these giant hairy cows all over it.
Nice.
Mm.
I love it. Okay. You tried to call ahead, um, to let your aunt Tara know that you were coming. You ended up. You basically reached voicemail. Um, but your aunt Tara has always been very welcoming, so and like told you that you're always welcome. So uh, there's a good chance that you would be able to still, like, you know make your way in there. Um, yeah, you arrive at the front door. What do you do?
I immediately walk around the entire house just to see, because there would probably be like various planters and things around the outside of the house where they're growing vegetables and things like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
So I just walk around quickly to see if anybody's gardening.
For sure. Yes. You find Theo is watering the plants right now.
In which case I run and dive on Theo.
Oh, hi.
Theo! I've missed you so much! And just squeezing her.
Uh, they went by she they as well, right?
No, she's just bisexual.
Okay. Okay. She they.
Mm.
Cool. Uh, um, yeah.
I'm trying to find a
She's
good
like,
image
oh my
for this.
gosh, it's so good to see you. Oh, you've grown and you're more masculine than last time. Oh, are these your friends? Hi. And like she waves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, I would
these are
just
my friends
wave
of
back.
1 to maybe 3 people.
Sorry, what?
You go, Lorela.
Sorry, Cleffy, do you think you could speak slightly closer to your mic? I'm having trouble hearing what you're saying.
Oh, sorry. I just said, this is my group of friends of 1 to maybe 3 people, depending on who came with us.
Uh, um, Theo comes, Theo like yells back towards the house and says, "Mom!" And you see Tara Victrum comes out of the house. She like the moment that she spots you, Senna, you see tears forming only in her good eye, and she like rushes over and like hugs you. Theo joins in the hug, and like there's a little bit of a uh, of like this reunion moment. Tara says, you look well. Are you? Oh, your eyes are red. Did something bad happen, sweetie?"
Um, a lot of things happened. Can we sit down and have some tea?
Of course, of course. You see, like Tara leans down to pick up a little bit of like fresh mint, and she heads towards the kitchen. She's saying, "All of you, come." You find uh, you find Ayas is inside. currently just like working on on the computer with like headphones, has not noticed that you're coming in here, and is like just hyper focused on what he's typing right now.
I will sneak up behind him just as I lift the headphones off his head and just go, boom.
Ha!
I'll just drap my arms over him and look over his shoulder at what he was working on.
Make a so this is going to be a contested check. I need you to roll perception for me.
Ah, yes, my best skill.
Okay. Uh, where did I put? I have so many folders and so many things. Okay, cool. There it is. Let's see. That's not super great.
It could be unraveling the secrets of the universe for all I know.
Yeah. So you see, it looked like a message board. It's written too tiny for you to be able to like pick up anything. You might be able to recognize the website if you ever end up on it again.
That's fine.
But yeah, Ayas closes it, turns around, sees you, and has like this smile creep up on his face, and he says, "Hi, Senna."
I will kind of give him a strange nod. Like, we need to talk about something later kind of nod.
Okay, cool. Ayas tilts his head slightly, and then is going to take notice of the presence of Raymond Graves, or not presence of Raymond Graves. This is becoming weird. He's going to say, "We'll see. I was only dropping in to make sure everyone was all right. I won't be staying very long."
Could I get your number before you go vanishing, guys?
Make a persuasion check.
Also something I'm super good at.
Sure. He gives you a number. The first time that you're going to call it, it's going to go to somebody else's voicemail who like left their voicemail in Chinese.
Rude. But yeah, I will sit down and have tea.
Okay. All right. So, Tara turns to you, Lorelei, and says, "Hi, my name is Tara. This rude 30-year-old over there is Ayas, and this is Theo. I use she/her pronouns. Theo uses she/her pronouns, and Ayas uses he/him pronouns. Do you? Can I ask what your name is and where you know Senna from?"
My name's Reina. We work together, actually.
Oh. What sort of work do you do?
We take care of animals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm really happy for you. uh, Senna, I did. Well, it seems it's a familial trait for us, right? I mean, we're here taking care of the herd. You're out there. Um, what sort of animals are you taking care of?
I'm gonna sit down with the back of the chair facing forward and just lean against it, and I'll just say to Lorela, we can be open with both with my family, at least this side of my family.
Mm-hmm.
And I will reply to that question. Minotaurs quite a lot lately.
Um, make a persuasion check. Haha, Senna, you're so funny. Minotaurs, ha. Always a big joker they are. Um, uh, so
Did
yeah,
Ias
they,
react to that at all?
huh?
Did Ias react to that at all?
No one believed you because you rolled a one.
That's
Ayas
fine.
did not seem to react to this. No.
No.
We did see a parrot though.
Parrots, nice. Uh, um, you, Theo is going to say, "Oh, Senna, do you want to see Goatface? He's grown up now. He's like really big. You remember it's the last time you came over. You helped one of the cows give birth to like this really ugly uh, uh, like kid. He's out there, but I don't know if you're gonna recognize him. He's like big and fluffy now.
Of course I want to see him.
Right.
Especially if he's big and floppy.
So Theo heads off, yelling "Goat face!" And is gonna get uh, get the creature and bring it here. Yeah, Terra makes small talk for a little bit. Um, After like you drink your tea for a little bit. Ayas, after like 5 minutes of this, closes his like computer, puts it away, and says, "I gotta go. Nice to see you. I've got a plane to catch," and he heads towards the exit.
Where are you going?
No way. Work.
Ooh. You never know, we might see you there. We tend to travel a lot. And I'm just gonna stare at him for a second.
He stares back and you see Altera say, "Listen, why don't you why don't I get you to the airport? This way you can catch up with Senna in the car." I mean, while you almost never see each other, you see that Ayas kind of just says, "All right."
That sounds amazing, Auntie. That would be awesome.
Raina, do you want to come too?
Yes, please.
All right. So we cut to Tara driving the car, and in the back seat we have I guess in the middle, and Senna and Reyna on either side. Um, and oh, I need both of you to make perception checks.
That's not terrible.
You got sorry. There's a problems with Roll20. Sometimes it just does not let me access the chat anymore. I hate the drag and drop thing. Senna, so Reyna, you are blissfully unaware of this. Senna, you can. It feels like your cousin doesn't radiate any body heat.
Would this be something that I might have noticed at some point during my life, or is this a change?
Make an intelligence check.
Could it be history?
No.
Okay.
Okay, 17. You so like you always you feel as though it hasn't changed. You've I don't know how I could like make you look back in your memories and you don't and you remember this strange moment from like one of the first times that you saw Ias. Ias did not when you were both waiting for the adults to be done outside, you both like stared pretty close to a window, but only your breath made any fog, any mist on the window. So this is not a new thing.
Just giving him evil eyes right now. Not in a way that Antara can see, but in a I know shit now kind of look.
Ias like is like looks at you. Is there something you want to tell me?
I just said, so when I was at work, we had to do all of this research, and one of the things we've been researching on lately is ancient Babylon. Just staring at him, being as subtle as possible, but totally not.
Make an insight check, both of you.
Both Reyna and Senna, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Thank God one of us has good insight.
Yeah. Reyna, you notice that Ias's fist kind of clenches on your side. So it's not something that's visible to Senna at all because he's turned towards her, but like his fist kind of just like contracts, like there's some emotion there, and he says, "What about ancient Babylon?" Senna, his reaction just flies over your head. He's got a good poker face.
So one of the major things that we were learning about and doing a lot of research into was events that happened inside the Hanging Gardens. I'm just gonna keep adding more and more to like that sequence where we met. Just to see.
Yeah.
He sees like a dead. He sees like a. It's gonna be like as a dead man. But you could see like a. Oh yeah, we saw a skeleton back then. Character.
So yeah, you start talking about the hanging gardens. He's like, yes, the eighth wonder of the world, seventh wonder of the world.
I
Who
believe
knows?
it's the seventh.
Hmm?
But yeah, I'll start telling him about a legend of what happened
Okay,
in the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
ancient gardens of Babylon.
The legend of Tiamat and Marduk, and like 72 demons in ancient Babylon. Um, there's
I am now done.
okay, cool. You see that Terra slows down as there's this hitchhiker that's on the side of the road with like
I would
a
assume that I would have introduced myself. Like I was just gonna. I'm not gonna introduce myself right now, but I was going to introduce myself in a circus if I could.
okay,
We can go to the
sure, we
circus at
can.
some point during the week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll talk. I'll introduce you in the next session. But
okay,
Cool.
cool.
yes,
Cool. Thank you for letting me know. How many levels do you have in Bard and how many in Rogue?
I have 3 levels in Bard and 1 level in Rogue.
No, you have. It says here you
I mean
have
the opposite. The opposite. The three
three
levels
Rogue,
in
one
Rogue.
Bard.
One
Okay,
one
cool.
Bard. One Bard.
High dexterity, high charisma, high intelligence, terrible wisdom.
Nice.
Love it. Love it.
Why is wisdom just not a good start for this party?
um. Cool. So yeah.
I'll get a picture. Yep.
There's no hitchhiker.
But she does slow down. Hearing all of this chaos.
No, she's not reacting to this conversation, Tara, in any significant way. Um,
Hmm.
yeah. Ayas, uh, Ayas is going to say, it's it's strange the stories people leave behind after they die. There's always this obsession with living on through the story of you, this desire to endure.
Gonna slightly hide the excitement of the fact that he acknowledged that.
I'm just.
So what have you been doing recently?
Construction. I there's lots of opportunities that are lots of forests that are being cleared out, and so it's possible to build new stuff over there. Um, I'm just trying to do my best with the cards that we've been dealt.
That makes sense. I guess not everything's on purpose. I kind of wait for his reaction to that.
Uh, um, he he's going to say, I think everything has a reason for happening. There's less chaos than you think, and more planning than you seem to think. But you need to be one of the planners to see those things, I suppose.
That's true, but I guess when people make plans around other people, then they can often struggle to see that. My friend Raymond has a lot of that going on. Just
Both of you make an insight roll.
There.
No reaction to the to the name Raymond Graves. Ayas is going to say so. Where this conservation job with animals, where is it gonna take you next?
We're not sure. We're moving forward and under new employment, hopefully. But we're hoping to stay together as a group.
Well,
We're always welcoming new contacts. Again, just stare at him.
he's gonna say, well, good luck finding those minotaurs. Oh, that we've arrived. He
Um,
takes off the seatbelt. The car like parks at the airport. Ayos opens the door and says, "Can I have your phone number, Senna?"
Of course. I'll have probably written it down, planning to giving it to him anyway, and just forgotten up until this point, and just hand him it. And it's going to be my actual number.
Excellent. He takes it. He gives you this warm smile and says, "Be careful out there." And he's gonna head off to take his plane.
Of course. Well, I'd say that went pretty well. I love the idea of Senna thinking that she's being incredibly subtle and totally not being. Low charisma is fun to roleplay.
On your way back, Tara is like playing a little bit of music. It's some like smooth jazz. What? Yeah. You have when you get home, you have a bit of a moment where both Tara and Theo are working on some stuff around the farm, where you have the option to reconvene.
Sorry, how did you end that?
Oh, when you get home, Theo and Tara both get to work on on some stuff around the farm. So the two of you are kind of left to your own devices. Aunt Tara is like milking the cows right now, and Theo is like putting in like new hay to feed them.
Was there anything strange about Goatface?
About
Didn't you
Belfast?
call them Goatface? The
No.
calf that was born?
The make an animal handling check to see if there was anything wrong with Goatface.
Could I ask Rena to do it?
Rena can give you the help action.
Yeah, I can help.
I'm not sure how helpful that would actually be.
30.
Not terrible.
Everything is going good with Goatface. It's still weird to see this this cow that has like this like super long like chin beard that looks like a goat's, and like horns that are heading slightly like backwards like a goat's. But yeah, it's a normal creature. he seems to recognize you and like sticks around you anytime. It's like gets close to the fence anytime that you are near the enclosure.
Rena, could you talk to him?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Hello.
Hey. Thank you. Is there something specific you want me to say, Senna?
um, could you ask him how he knows me or how he remembers me? I guess. I'll be like stroking him during this.
Goat face.
Yes, that's
Do you
me.
remember? Do you remember, Senna? The one petting you?
Yes. Uh, uh, that the smell of uh, cow leather from her whips. I remember it.
Hmm.
He says he remembers you from the smell of your whips. Actually.
That would make a lot of sense. Even last time I came round here, I think it was even Aunt Tara that gave me my first whip. So that would make sense.
Yeah. It. Um. I always remember Senna because those whips smell just like my grandmother who went missing 5 winters ago.
The
I don't
leather.
think we should talk to him anymore.
You, s-
I don't even think Rena would tell
you
that
speak
part.
cow really well. Where did you learn to speak cow?
Just kind of learned it from my teacher.
They sound
Mhm.
nice.
They are. They are. And she'd get a little upset before returning to smiling.
Ooh,
Bittersweet.
dandelion. And you see Goatface heads over to like munch on the dandelion.
Please, and every time we talk to animals, something monstrous hidden just below.
Hmm.
And it's always party inflicted at best.
Hmm. Yeah.
Uh, speaking to animals is a blessing and a curse, always.
Oh, it really is.
Um, so Goatface says, um, uh, you have any you want to talk about any gossip? I can tell you who in the herd is sleeping with who. I do keep my eyes out for the humans, but they're really boring. Like, they never they never do, like, they just come in and they feed us. It's
I'm perfectly fine not knowing about the cow part. Nah. Well, Cinna, is there anything you're interested about of what's been going on around here while you've been gone?
Could you ask him how often IS has been here?
Yeah. Go face. How often is Ananias here? I said his name right.
Who's Ayas?
Ice.
What does he smell like?
Mm.
Then
What does he smell like?
So like there's a moment the goat is going to say uh um one of the free humans who one of the humans who comes and visit, tall girl, smells like a corpse.
Hmm. What? I mean, sorry.
yeah, I think that's him.
Oh,
If
all
you
right, him.
relay that
Got
information
it.
to Senna would explain that he's trans.
Oh, okay.
How often? uh I'd say once a year.
Once a year, huh?
Yeah.
Seems like he's not here too often. Just once a year. I should be saying this to Anna.
That sounds about right, especially if he's moving around as much as we did for our job.
Mm-hmm.
Could you say thank you to him? And I'll give him a really big hug as she does.
Thank you, Goatface.
Uh, 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 of course. I listen. Uh, uh, if human gossip is what you're interested in, I'll keep an ear out. Okay. Come back anytime, and I'll tell you anything I've learned. All right. And
Right, thank you.
you see goat faced like rubs his face against Senna and says, "It's nice to see you again. You, it's always nice to see the first face I ever saw again."
Oh, he's
I'd
so
pass
cute and I've
exact
put him
words.
through so much.
Ooh, ooh, dandelion.
He's adorable. I love him.
So cute.
At least we know he likes dandelions. So next time we come back,
Bring dandelions.
definitely.
Right. Cool. If everyone is okay with it, I think around here is kind of where we're gonna want to stop. Uh,
Yeah.
a lot of things have happened. We're gonna need to tell in chat what happened to the other players. I want to get a sense of if they're here. Like and for everyone to get a sense of what is going to happen. Theo, um, over the next supper is going to mention there is a circus coming into town, and she is super excited because uh, uh, like there's not enough reception here for TV, so entertainment is a little bit. So yeah, Theo is definitely going to the circus, and you're invited.
Awesome.
Um, Tara is going to say, while you're in town, could you do a little bit of groceries for me? I can give you some money if you want.
I'll cover it, whatever you need.
Okay. Like you see that her eyes go to the two metal suitcases, the two identical metal suitcases that you and Reina have brought with you, and then she just and then she just goes back to like cutting vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
At
Okay,
some point during the week, I am going to bring up how she's doing financially.
okay. I need a persuasion check from you because getting a family member to talk about this can is not always easy.
That's fine.
Ooh, okay.
That way.
Phew. Uh, you you talk with Tara. She is going to say, um, and like she opens up to you pretty instantly. So uh, when I left the rest of the family, I didn't actually have a lot of assets to my name, um, but Ayas has all of those great ideas for businesses and things like this, and so he's been he put what we had. He invested it in with the different businesses that he works with, and so right now we're doing okay. We're doing stable. Uh, um, uh, we don't make a lot of money from the milk that we sell, and the government here with their taxes and their regulations are really screwing farmers up. But we have the lifeboat of I guess if things start to go bad. Um, but he handles he handles uh, the trust fund basically.
That makes sense, and I'm glad he's helping as much as he is. But I really want to help as well, and I'm going to leave her 8,000.
She sees you like take that much cash, and she is going to say, um, I I appreciate it. I'm not gonna ask where those consecutive $100 bills came from, but are you going to be okay? Because that's a lot of money, dear.
That'll still leave me about £3,000.
Let's I am not taking more than half of what you own. We're not negotiating this. She gives you back basically 3,000.
Okay. So she's only taken 5,000
Yeah.
from me. Okay.
I'm
That's
gonna
why I tried to give her so much, because I knew she'd push back. It's a lot easier to get her in the right place by just going as high as possible.
Oh, big brain moves. Nice. Cool. So she is like she says like thank you. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna I can put this in like my retirement fund and like Theo's education fund. This like this is going to be like this is going to make our lives better, and I really appreciate you. um if you got it illegally, do not ever tell me how you got it, okay?
It was perfectly legal. That I can promise.
I trust you implicitly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we're gonna stop the recording for today. Great game, everyone.
Yay!